from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
Hello there, and welcome to your First Alert forecast here on this Thursday. Jeff Slauson and Jason Nicholas showing you that look right now. Gorgeous look downtown. Jason, a lot of the attention for today has been informing people, making sure people are prepared for the potential tomorrow, which is some pretty warm temperatures, to say the least.
That's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be the hottest day of the year, most likely. I believe we've hit 90 this year, just 90 degrees one time. I know we've only hit 90 once, but the question was it 90 or 91? I don't recall. But tomorrow will likely be a hotter day than that. The only issue with tomorrow is, and the one thing that may perhaps ease our temperatures down a little bit, is some rain and thunder. If we get storms around much of the day, we may actually just be shy of that. But most of the data I've seen, we're well into the 90s tomorrow, and it will be humid, it will be hot, with a lot in the way of humidity and also those hot and high heat indexes. Take a look here. Friday, hot and humid with that afternoon storm risk. It is a 19 First Alert weather day, as you would expect. Hot sunshine, 90 to 95. Heat index numbers, 95 to 105. Give you an idea, we haven't hit 94 since July 1st of last year, so it's been more than a year. Heat index numbers also way up there. Live look right now, it is beautiful out. What a wonderful weather day. Yeah, a little bit on the warm side, but for mid-July, late July standards, this is pretty good. We only hit 82 today, so we were thinking we were going to be at 90 a few days ago, and then the more data that we got in looked like we were going to be a little bit cooler, so we were only in the low 80s today. We had a good amount of humidity, so it was a little sticky out there, but overall not too bad whatsoever. Tomorrow, though, there is still some high confidence that eventually we're going to heat things up. Look at St. Louis, 95, Louisville, 91. I think a 92, 93 tomorrow is a real good bet. Even 92 up towards Minneapolis, St. Paul. So let's take a look here. Some rain and thunder to our north and west. That's going to be the one fly in the ointment here. If we didn't have any thunder tomorrow, we'd easily be talking mid-90s. But with some showers around, even early on in the day, and you can see coming through potentially even around lunchtime, we could hit 89 or 90 before those showers and storms come in. Looks like a little clip there, and then we heat things back up again. And once again, we could be in the low 90s, but then more showers and storms later in the day. So watch out for those. Saturday is looking all right. We don't see a ton of rain on Saturday. I think the best chance of rain Saturday might be early in the day. But obviously, heat index numbers are the big deal. Take a look here, Jeff, at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Upper 90s, low 100s. That's what it will feel like. But then look by Saturday, 70s and 80s. Sunday, wow, 70s and 80s. And look at our heat indexes on Monday, not that you would care. Mid-70s. Some great weather coming in Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Oh, not the 7-day yet. 15 seconds from now, we will take a look at that 7-day forecast.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
All right, 19 First Alert weather day for tomorrow because of the heat and humidity. Also some storms around. Those storms could pack a punch in the afternoon. Scattered rain and thunder Saturday, especially early on. And then notice Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, great weather, low 80s, plenty of sun, less humidity as well. Pretty much picture perfect, all 3 of those days, even into Wednesday too, Jeff.
Yeah, this is something. The reason why we've called an alert day for that, I mean, that's far greater than what we're used to.
Yeah.
So that's the reason for it.
That's a big deal. It's been a long time since we've had that. Really probably have to go to last summer, if not even before that, because we're looking at a lot of heat and humidity. When you think about 100 to 105, what it feels like on your body, that can happen from time to time. It's not necessarily an every year thing. Best advice is limit your time outside. The tricky part is for us is we haven't seen it. So our bodies aren't even accustomed to it. I think if we have this, hey, another day in the 90s, we can kind of go, okay, we know that's too hot. But the way the summer's been this year is it might catch some folks off guard, even though they've heard the warnings, they know we've been talking about it. They might think, oh, it's just another day. And, heat stroke's a real thing.
The heat that we're seeing there, now we have that 84 that comes the next day. Are those related at all in this? I mean, is the 84 that we're seeing after the storms? I mean, or is, how does that relate to at least from what we're seeing on Friday?
Yeah, good front comes in, and you'll see it here on FUTUREVIEW. There it is right there. Boom. Now this brings it in Friday afternoon. I think it's a little soon. I think for the most part we're talking about Friday night into Saturday. In fact, we don't see too much there. But yeah, that's a front coming in from the west. In fact, if you look here on the First Alert Doppler, we can kind of show you where the front is because you'll see the temperatures and also some storms around it. There it is right there. Now again, this time of the year, the air behind it isn't all that cool, but you can see the temperatures here well in the 90s, and we're back in the 70s and 80s behind it. So there is a front there. That's the one that's going to slide down late in the day tomorrow.
Jason Nicholas, anything else before we let you go?
No, other than just stay safe, stay cool. Thankfully, it's one day only. I think most folks who live here in Northern Ohio, and you're from the Buffalo area, you get it. You're a Great Lakes guy. We have some of the best weather in the summers here. There aren't many places I would rather live from June 1 to October 1 than Northern Ohio. But we do have these days where it does get hot, where it gets humid. Obviously, folks to our south, southwest get it every day. So we're kind of out of practice for it. So just kind of, take it slow tomorrow.
Thanks, man. We will see you coming up 19 News 10 and 11.
Sounds good.
And that is it for your Facebook forecast. 19 News starts 10 o'clock at the CW, 11 o'clock CBS.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV. Search for channel 1035.